that is integers. Before we start this topic, as you know, you have started knowing our numbers and whole numbers. Let me see how much you remember. So what are natural numbers? I mean?
Natural numbers are those numbers which start with 1 and end in 4.
Okay, just tell me what are whole numbers?
Natural numbers along with 0 are called the whole numbers.
Yes, very good. There is another definition of whole numbers. Collection of natural numbers along with 0 is called whole numbers. You have studied addition of whole numbers. So what is 2 plus 5? Yes? 2 plus 5 is 7. Very good. Now what is 5 plus 0? Yes? Nishtha? 5 plus 0 is 5. Now what is 7 minus 5? Chahat? 7 minus 5 is 2. What is 5 minus 7?
Ma'am, the question is wrong.
Question is wrong. Okay, sit down.
It is
Yes?
not defined.
It is not defined.
minus a bigger number, ma'am.
Yes, we can't minus a bigger number from a smaller number. Cannot be 0. So, there are no numbers beyond 0. Okay, so there are so many questions you have asked. But children, 2, 5 minus 7 is minus 2. 5 minus 7 is minus 2 and minus 2 is a negative number. Alright. What are negative numbers? This question comes to your mind. Yes, Parth?
Negative numbers are those numbers which are below 0.
Yes, very good. Minus 2 is a negative number. Alright. And what are negative numbers? The numbers which are...
Ma'am, if we add minus sign in front of any number, then ma'am, the number becomes a negative number.
Yes, if you put a minus sign in front of any number, you will get a negative number. But negative numbers are the numbers which are below 0. Which are below 0. Okay. And what are positive numbers? Yes, Siddharth?
Ma'am, numbers which are above 0 and have plus sign.
Yes, very good. Positive numbers are the numbers which are above 0. Alright.
The positive numbers have a plus sign beside them. If the negative numbers have a minus sign beside them.
Any number which does not have a sign we consider it as a positive number. Alright. So now the question comes, why do we need negative numbers? What is the need of negative number? Do we need negative numbers in our daily life? So why do we need negative numbers? Pranav? Yes, you have. Okay. Alright, very good. First of all, we will do a number strip activity which will make clear why do we need negative numbers. What is the use of the numbers which are behind 0, which are ever below 0. You can see this is a number strip, and here in this number strip numbers are placed, are written from 0 to 25. Okay, and they are at equal intervals. Okay, so we are going to play this game. I'll call two boys, Divyansh and Bharat. You come here. We play this game. So Divyansh and Bharat will play this game. This is number strip activity game. Alright? Number strip activity. For this activity, there are two dice. One is red dice, another is blue dice. Now, red dice, whenever red dice is taken out, then the movement will be always in the forward direction. And when the blue dice is taken out, then the movement will be in the backward direction. Now, I am keeping these dice in this bag, and these dice will be taken out one by Divyansh and Bharat, and then their movement will be shown on the number strip. Alright, and whoever reaches 25th number first will be the winner. Okay, now let's play this game. First Divyansh is playing this game. Okay, Divyansh. Both of them are at 0 mark. Both of them, Divyansh and Bharat, are at 0 mark, at the 0 position. But when they take out the dice, whatever number shows on the dice, that will be, their movement will be made on the number strip. Yes? Throw the dice. Alright. Divyansh got 3. On the red dice means movement towards which side? Red dice means movement towards forward direction. It means he has to move 3 places towards the right. So where will he be? He will move from 0 to 1, then 2 and then 3. So he is at 3rd place. This is Divyansh. Alright, I am keeping this dice again in the bag. Okay, now Bharat will take out 1 dice. This is red dice again. So it means movement will be in which direction? Movement will be in the forward direction. Yes. He got 3. Again, both are at the same place. So Bharat will also be at the 3rd place. Both of them are at the same place now. Let's keep the dice again. Throw the dice. 4. Divyansh got 4. So it means he will move from 3rd place towards the right direction. How many steps? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Divyansh is here. Okay. Now next Bharat will take out the dice. Again 4. Okay. It's very confusing. Alright. So again Bharat is at 4 with the red dice. So he will move towards right. And they both of them share the same place. Now Divyansh, hurry up. Divyansh got 4. Again red dice expected. So Divyansh will move 7 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here is Divyansh. Okay, at 11th place. Okay, now Bharat. Throw the dice. Now Bharat has picked up blue dice this time. So what did he get? 2. He got 2. So now Divyansh has got blue dice with 2 number. Where will he move? He will move towards left because this is blue dice. So now where is this? Bharat is here. So he will move 1 and 2 places backward. So here is Bharat. 5. Again red. Divyansh. Divyansh has got red dice again with 5 number. So 5 steps towards this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Bharat. 2. Now Bharat has again picked up blue dice and has got 2. Okay, so again he will move towards this direction. Left. He will move towards left. Alright. So Bharat is here. So 1 and 2. Now he is at which place? 3rd place. Bharat is at 3rd place. Alright. Divyansh. Again red. 6. Divyansh has got 6. From 15 he has to move 6 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. He is here. So he is near the winning point. Now Bharat. Again blue. 4. Now Bharat has got 4 with the blue die. So he has to move 4 steps to the left, to the back. Let us see. So now Bharat is at 3rd place. He has to move 4 steps backward. So 1, 2, 3 and there is no 4. He is at 0. Can he be at 0? No. Now both of them will be fighting because
Bharat, you have to move below 0. There are no numbers, so I have to be at 0. No, you have got 4. So
okay. Now you go back to your seats. Now Bharat and Divyansh has a fight. He is saying that you cannot be at 0 because you have to be behind 0. But there are no numbers behind 0. So what did they do? Now they have extended the strip now. Now there is a need of the numbers which are even behind 0. So now this comes to your mind that why do we need negative integers? See, now they have extended the strip. they have used blue color strip to label the numbers which are even behind 0. Alright, now Bharat was at which place? He was at 0 place. Now Bharat was at 3rd place. He has to move 1 place back of the 0. So 1 place towards the back of the 0 will be 1. Okay, with the blue strip. 1 place, 2 places behind the 0 will be 2. 3 places behind the 0 will be 3. In this way, they can use this number strip and we can play this game further. Alright, now next day they don't find a blue strip. The next time they didn't find the blue strip, what did they do? They used signs to indicate the opposite direction. So what did they do? They used minus sign because this will, and they have extended the strip now like this. So on the reverse side, on this side, they have put minus signs. Alright, what are these negative numbers? These numbers are below 0. So what are negative numbers now? Can you define negative numbers now?
Yes, ma'am.
What are negative numbers? Yes, Vibhas.
The numbers which are below 0 are called negative numbers.
Numbers which are below 0 are called negative numbers. Alright, when we move 1 step towards right, okay, when we move 1 step towards right of 0, what is the direction?
Right.
1 step towards 0, what will be the sign used?
Plus addition.
Addition. When we move 1 step towards the left of the 0, what will be the sign used? Yes, minus. So if we want to move behind 0, we will use negative numbers. Alright, so these are negative numbers. So now you know where negative numbers, how we use negative number and what is the need of negative numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
So now suppose you, one day you went to the market to buy a pen for you and you had 10 rupees and the shopkeeper asked for 15 rupees but you had only 10 rupees. So what will you do? You will try to take the pen, you will say to the you will ask the shopkeeper to write, to mention it in your record, in your account, to write 5 rupees in your account. But how will he remember whether he has to give you this money or he has to take money from you? What will he do in that case? He has to give money or he has to take money from you? What will he do? Yes, Shaunak?
He'll put a minus sign beside.
He will put a minus sign. If he had to take the money, then
he will use the plus sign.
if he has to give the money, then plus sign. If he has to take the money, then he will use minus sign. So now, where do you use negative numbers in daily life?
Ma'am.
Yes? Prachi?
Ma'am, for depositing and withdrawing money.
For depositing and withdrawing money, for deposit, what sign will you use?
Plus.
For depositing, we'll use plus sign. And for withdrawing,
Minus.
we'll use minus sign. Yes. Any other examples?
Ma'am, temperature.
Temperature. How will you use signs in temperature?
Ma'am, when the temperature is below 0 degree.
Yes.
When it is more cold than so we use -1, -2.
Yes. And when it is above 0 degrees Celsius,
Ma'am, we use plus.
then we use plus sign for it. Okay, so it is used in temperature also. It is used in withdrawal and
And
deposit. Then it is also used in temperature below 0 and above 0 and in the sea level also. Yes, Ishta?
Considering the altitude from the sea level. If the sea level is at the bottom, then it would be measured as minus, and then if it's above 0 level, it would be measured as
Yes.
positive.
Very good. Sea level. Above sea level and below sea level. Yes, below sea level will be indicated by which sign, Khushbu?
By the minus sign.
And above sea level will be
Plus.
plus sign. Okay? Yes. Anything?
Profit and loss.
We can also use it in profit and loss. Profit is plus and loss is minus. So above is plus, below is minus. Below 0 degrees Celsius will be minus, above 0 degrees Celsius will be plus. Withdrawal will be minus, deposit will be plus. Okay? So we use negative numbers in our daily life in so many situations. Alright? Now, from here, we will start our topic, integers. Now, what are integers? What are integers? Now, we know negative numbers, we know positive numbers, but what are integers? Anybody knows? Yes, Sandipta?
Ma'am, collection of numbers with negative number, positive numbers, and zero of negative.
Yes, very good. Anybody else? Diksha?
Ma'am, collection of minus and positive numbers.
The collection of, what are integers? You can note down. The collection of positive numbers, negative numbers along with zero are called integers. Now integers can also be represented by number line. As we have just done number strip activity, integers can be also represented in a number line. For this I have got paper strips for you, and we will see how we can make a number line using a paper strip by paper folding. Okay, now we can distribute. Please pass this. Pass. And you pass at the back. You haven't got any? Pass me some more. I think everybody got the strip. You have pencil? Okay. Now children, first of all, we will fold this paper strip into two equal halves. Fold it into two equal halves now like this. Have you done it? Press it. Okay, now open it. Do you see a crease? Okay, now let us mark this crease as 0. Give me the other one. Mark this crease as 0 like this. Alright? Now again fold the sheet, the strip, into another equal half. Alright? Again you fold it. Into second equal half. Then again go on folding it till you can fold it. And press it so that you can obtain a crease. Press it like this. Alright? Now open the strip. Open the strip. You will see there are many creases on the right and the left hand side of 0. Have you obtained many creases? Now let's name the first crease on the right hand side of the 0 as 1. After that 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Alright? On the right hand side we have obtained numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Similarly on the left hand side you can start from which point? The first crease on the left hand side of the 0 will be -1. Then -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7 and so on. Do it like this. So now you have seen that the numbers are arranged. All the positive and negative numbers are arranged in a line. And this line is called a number line. So this is the representation. This number line is the representation of integers. Alright? So how did you obtain the number line? Just tell me. How did you obtain this number line? Yes, Siddharth?
First take a paper of 20 by 5.
Why?
And then
Can be of any measurement?
then fold it into two halves.
Why did we fold it into two equal halves?
Ma'am, to get to 0.
Ma'am, okay, sit down. Yes, Shona?
Ma'am, because now we want to have positive numbers as well as the negative numbers. Ma'am, we want the 0 also, ma'am, and the positive number is
And we want, where do we want 0? Yes?
in the middle. Ma'am, we want the 0 in the middle.
We wanted to have 0 in the middle. So we can represent the number line like this. Number line is a line So it should have 2 arrows in the end. Alright. Now let's mark 0 here. And now we'll mark the numbers at equal intervals. There should be equal spacing between the numbers. That is why I folded the sheet into equal halves. Alright? Again and again. Because we will obtain the numbers at equal intervals. If you are taking 1 centimeter when you are drawing it in your notebooks, then you take 1 centimeter gap for each number on the left hand side and right hand side. So you will obtain the numbers like this. 1. Suppose I am taking 1 centimeter gap here. So this is 0. These are positive numbers. And these are negative numbers. Okay, so this is our number line. Now when we move towards the right hand side from the 0, the numbers, what happens to the numbers? They increase or decrease? Yes?
When we move towards the right side, the numbers increase, and when we move towards the left side, the numbers decrease.
When we move towards the right side of the 0, the numbers are increasing. So we can say that 5 is greater than 4,
Yes, ma'am.
7 is greater than 2,
Yes, ma'am.
and 1 is greater than 0.
Yes, yes.
Alright, now when we move towards the left, what happens? They wait.
Ma'am, if we move left to the 0, ma'am, the number decreases like -1 is bigger than -2 and -3.
Yes, very good, Bharat.
Ma'am, when we move towards the left, ma'am, ma'am, the like, ma'am, -2 is, ma'am, smaller than, ma'am, -1. Ma'am?
When we move towards the right hand side, the numbers increase. When we move towards the left hand side of 0, the numbers decrease. Alright, so what do we say? -1 is smaller than -2? So which is greater? -1 or -2? -1 is greater than -2. Then -6 is and -6 and -2, which is greater?
-2.
-2 is greater than -6. Alright, I can show you another, I've got a chart for you. This is for ordering of the integers, how integers are arranged, which integer is bigger, which is smaller. So this is called ordering of the integers. Now this is a step well. Alright, this is given in your NCERT book. This is a step well which is generally seen in the villages, and it has steps which go down to the bottom of the well. Alright, now if you want to see what is the rise and fall of the water during the rains and after the rains, so what can we do? You mark the existing level of the well, as 0. What have we done? We have marked the existing level of this water as 0. Now during the rains, suppose water level has risen by 4. So water level has risen, so where will we reach? 4. Now below this, the existing level, we have marked the steps as -1, -2, -3, -4. All like this. Alright, so during the rains, the water level has risen by 4. Alright, but after a few months, it was observed that the water level has gone down to -3. It has gone down to -3. So again, after few months, we saw water level again has gone down to -1. So what do you conclude from this? Mahimika.
Integers are needed to measure.
What do you say about the ordering of the integers from this? From this, what will you say about the ordering? Yes?
Ma'am, this says that the number line is important to measure the level of the water, and if it decreases, then it will go down to the negative numbers, and if it increases, it will go up to the positive numbers.
Very good. See, so from this chart, we conclude that these numbers, these integers, when we are going down, when the level of the water is going down, the numbers are decreasing. Alright, and when the level of the water is going up, then the numbers are increasing. Alright, so rise you can see when you are rising from 0 to 8 suppose, then the numbers are increasing. And when you are going down, the numbers are decreasing. So we can say -1 is greater than -2 and -2 is greater than -3. In this way, these numbers are arranged in the number line. This is the ordering of the integers. Alright, so from here we conclude that 0 is here, 0 is smaller than 1, 1 is smaller than 2 and so on, and here -1, -2, -3 and -4. So from here what do you say, which is the biggest negative integer? Okay, yes. -1 is the biggest negative integer. Alright, so now you have understood what are integers and how integers are arranged and how integers can be arranged in a number line. Alright, which integer is bigger, which integer is smaller. If you are given 3-4 integers, can you arrange them in a descending order or in ascending order?
Yes.
Now you can do it?
Yes.
Alright, so now what are integers? Let me ask you again, what are integers? Yes, Nika, what are integers?
Are negative numbers combined with the positive numbers and with the zero.
Alright, yes, Diksha.
A collection of negative and positive numbers along with 0.
Alright, Divyansh, what is 1 by 2? Is it a positive number or a negative number? 1 by 2. What is 1 by 2? 1 by 2 is a negative number. Okay. Yes, Siddharth? 1 by 2 is a positive number. Yes? Positive number?
Positive.
So we are not including these numbers in the number line. 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, these are fractions. So we are not including these in the number line. They are also positive numbers. We haven't labeled them in the number line. So what do you say? What are integers? Yes? Yes?
And the whole numbers along with negative numbers are.
Yeah, very good. Clap for him. So this is the right answer. So whole numbers along with their whole numbers means 0. Sit down. We can say that natural numbers along with their negatives with 0 are called integers. So what are integers? Natural numbers, their negatives along with 0 are called integers. So do we include fractions also in integers?
No ma'am, no ma'am.
So we don't include fractions in the integers. Integers are natural numbers, their negatives along with the 0. Thank you.